Whoa. We're back. We're under the tree. I had to find a bigger tree this time because it's really windy and I needed protection. I just felt like it was time, you know? The first tree talk I posted was because I was getting random DMs saying like, your life looks so amazing. I wish I had this, I wish I had that. So I made a video to show that my life isn't what it looks like on Instagram. Since then, I've been getting a lot more DMs, similar vibes, so I thought I'd do another one of these, except this time I'm not gonna talk about all the stress I'm going through. Instead, I'm gonna offer some tools that I use to help manage with the stress. Because I don't care who you are, I don't care where you live, I don't care what you do, I don't care how much money you have, every single person goes through stress. Life is up and down, always. And for all the people out there saying like, oh, you have to do this and then you'll find eternal happiness, like, fuck you. Happiness comes and goes. That's just part of life. I think a more worthwhile pursuit is the pursuit of peace. But anyways, today I was feeling pretty stressed out, so I felt like it would be the perfect time to make this video. I have a leaf in my hair. Oh, I have a bunch of shit. Right. Life, especially as a young adult, can get very overwhelming at times. So I think that instead of trying to avoid the stress, which is a losing battle, it's better to just equip yourself with different tools so you can handle the stress better. Which brings me into my first point. Get outside. Go for a walk, get some sun. If you have nature, use it. Without fail, just being outside, especially in nature, it kind of just calms your nervous system. In order to get to this spot, I had to go on a little hike, and you know what I saw? I saw 2 lizards fighting. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. When I saw those lizards fighting, you think I was thinking about all the work and the stress that I have to deal with? No, I was thinking, those fucking lizards are fucking fighting. Holy shit, those 2 lizards are fucking fighting. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. And then I passed this hummingbird feeder, and there were a bunch of hummingbirds, and I was watching them. Suddenly, they all just flew away. I was like, huh, I wonder what happened. And then a hawk flew through the trees, and all the hummingbirds had disappeared, but I could hear them chirping at each other. And in that moment, you know what I was thinking about? Not work. I was thinking, dang, I wish I could understand the hummingbirds and know what they're talking about. Anyways, the point is that being outside and being in nature, it just encourages you to be present with yourself. Because when you're present, you're not thinking about the future, you're not thinking about the past, and you're okay. Tool number 2. Gratitude. No matter what, no matter when, no matter where, you can always find something to be grateful for. When I get really stressed out, sometimes it feels like the world is closing in on me and like nothing is working. And when I get this feeling, I try to think about all the things that I have to be grateful for. I actually write them down, and I think this is an extremely good practice to have. When you're stressed, get a notebook and write out all the things you're grateful for. I'm so grateful to have this functioning body that I can use and move. I'm so grateful to have trees and nature and eyes to see all this stuff with. I'm grateful I have people I love, and I'm grateful for my friends and my family. And instantly, that shift in frame takes you out of like the survival mode and into more of a place of peace. It forces you to recognize the positive in your life. And tip number 3, get some exercise. Honestly, when I'm stressed out, exercise is usually the last thing that I actually want to do, but never have I ever regretted working out. Going for a walk, lifting weights, or doing a physical activity that you enjoy, it releases endorphins, and again, it brings you back to the present moment. Again, it's more so about just getting yourself out of your head and into the present, because in this present moment, you are okay. Oh, bonus tip. I actually did this today. When my mind starts to race and I feel like I have a million things that I need to do, I get out my notebook and I write everything that's in my head. Today, I wrote out like 30 things. And honestly, just writing them down relieves some stress. But when you can actually look at them on paper, you realize like, hey, this is manageable. And if it's too much shit, you break it down into smaller steps that are more manageable. At the end of the day, we're all just human. Everybody gets stressed. Don't think for a second that there's anybody out there that doesn't deal with stress. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out, just try some of these tips out, and I guarantee they'll help.